MLB Network baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Striding in, Mitch Haniger, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, left fielder,
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now in the box, Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Breaking balls in for a strike. Eflin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Pulled toward right center field. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. Herrera's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down.
He's safe.
The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knee.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Ryan Healy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. High pop-up. Eflin is under it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's D. Gordon now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready now, James Paxton. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And he'll get in there safely. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck is Jose Bautista. Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curve's in there.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Eflin is off the first with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Cabrera calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he will indeed make. Digging in, Nelson Cruz as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and a good throw just beats him. Cruz is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is carrying well. And gone up into the second deck. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. And he
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Leading off the inning, Maikel Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's D. Gordon now. A base hit in his first trip.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Digging in, James Paxton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos gathers it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Standing in, Gene Segura. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Robinson Cano would be next. Sliders in for a strike. Haniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Standing in, Zach Eflin. Scott Kingery will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that one just missed outside. Kingery is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First time up, he went down looking. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Kingery on second. Bautista is over at first with 1 away. Count is 1-2 now. And a breaking ball stays outside. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2 balls and a strike now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. In the air, out to right. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Here now is Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So striding in, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Popped him up. Franco has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, James Paxton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Cameron Maben will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Santu Ibalala gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Aaron Altair will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jose Bautista will be next. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, hit hard. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He went down on strikes last time up. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Juan Nicasio takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Check swing called strike, 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And this one's in the dirt. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Digging in now, Alex Colomé takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 1-1. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins coming in. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, who was sat down on strikes in his last game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoskins gathers it in. Here's D. Gordon now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia, batting .500, 4 for 8. Luis Aguilar takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera will start. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Avilan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cruz going back, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.